Alright, well let's see how we're gonna do with wings. I still really don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so one tube that comes out. I'm just trying to figure out oh, is this what they look like? Oh, this is Blender. This is somebody's art. I don't want to look at other people's art, especially because mine's gonna be way cuter than that. So this will be the tube, this comes out. Okay, so there's one here. So unfortunately, I tried to do the wings with tubes and it did not work. I really wanted to do like the bones underneath and then add like the skin of the wings, because I was hoping that we'd get an update and maybe I'd be able to do subsurface scatter underneath on the wings. But it didn't really work out. They looked really bad. So I'm going to fast forward this, which is me trying to work out the tubes, and I'm going to jump right to doing the wings in a way that actually works. So the best course of action to get a decent wing, I go into Procreate and I just draw out some dragon wings. I actually drew a bunch of dragon wings, but I cut out like 20 minutes of footage of just drawing crappy dragon wings, and this is one of the ones that I really liked. I think this might be the one that I used. I'm not sure because I went back and forth a few times trying it out. So after I get finished doing the line work for this, color it black, make the background white. Although I think I wind up switching them because you should do black background and white image. And now I just have to figure out how to extract that image from the box so I can just use it as wings. We'll use a box, make it bigger, flatter. We don't need to edit. About the flatness, I think that we want actually no, we'll make it thicker. So a big square like that. I'm just going to keep saving because I know it's going to crash. So I'll validate it and then I'll subdivide it. I'll subdivide it again. Really live crazy. And everything is upside down. I guess it doesn't matter. So let's see. Let's use I'll try using the stamp tool again. So stamp tool, it's gonna crash, I know, because it always crashes here. So I go here, add photos, this wing, add, crash, crash, crash. It's gonna crash. It'll definitely crash. 100%. Take symmetry off. Didn't crash. Crazy. So let's do invert. That looks good. So what's going to make a difference here? If I validate it again, or if I subdivide it again, would that make it clear? I think that did. Let's redo it. If I unsubdivide it, that definitely makes it clear. As you can see, I'm drawing more wings as usual, because I just want the wing to look. There's a way to, wonder if I subdivide it again, if it will still be, I don't really think it looks much different. only 25K now, that's good. Maybe I'll remesh it at 200. What if I remesh it and keep sharp edges, even though the edges aren't really sharp? I actually haven't used keep sharp edges in a long time. I kind of just gave up on it. I think a few times I tried to use it and I didn't really notice much of a difference. So I just kind of stopped using it. How long is this? 25 minutes. Smoothing it out so much. I feel like that feels more of like the proper wing shape. Okay, so let's save this wing shape. Let's save this, and then let's export this OBJ. So at least we have it saved. I almost said shaved. All right, I'm gonna try to go all in on this wing. A cool little thing I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna use layer, really small, lower intensity, and I just want to sort of make the bones, you know, of the wings. So let's try that out. Make it a little smaller. So maybe something like this, and then let's see if we can just blend these. I just want it to look like the bones. It actually looks pretty good. This is a little weird here. It's a little weird. It's not terrible, but it is a little strange. Maybe if let's try sort of let's try unifying them all with like welding a piece on there. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. It can actually be a little more subtle. Okay, kind of like that. I might even soften these edges. I don't know if I want to do it now, but I might later just go in and just soften these edges up. Since, I mean, we're going for like cute, not really like super villainous, so sharp edges, he doesn't really need them. So it might be cuter to just flatten these out. Keep it generally round. Okay, so I'm just gonna double this in case I need to come back to it. I'll name this one wing. So I'm gonna tilt it, and I think I want to put a bend in it. Like I want to bend. I know for sure I want to bend where it goes into his back. So here, maybe I'll even drag. Something like that I think looks pretty good. I really like that. Let's see if we can bring it down. I tell you, wings are a lot easier when you do them that way. When you make the silhouette, they're a lot easier. So I think I'd like to, should I kind of want to see them together, so I'm going to duplicate the wing left to right, put these together, simple merge them, and then turn symmetry on. That way at least I can see them both together. Okay, they're kind of big now. You just gotta be careful not to touch them, because if you touch them, they will not be untouched ever again. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I might be able to just drag them down to the body. Ooh, I think I like it. I think I like it. I kind of am thinking maybe I want a little bit more of a pick up here. I do like that. For some reason, I don't feel like they're resting comfortably. If that makes any sense. It feels a little more comfortable. I like the way that looks. Smooth these up a little bit. I think I like that. And it would be kind of cool to maybe do a couple different types of wings, although I do like this. The problem is I also like it when his wings are up a little bit. But I can always make different wings, new wings. So I was also thinking I might want to adjust the head a little bit and maybe make the head come forward a little bit. So let's try that. Where's this tail? I don't know what that is. All right, so eyes, mouth, teethies, tongue. Uncheck that. I hate when I always have random things checked off. So let's see if his head was a little more forward. And his neck. Not sure how much bend I want in the neck. Because that might be too snaky. I'm not sure. But it also might look good when I have the other pieces on, so I'm not too certain. But we can always change that. I think we can always change that pretty easily. Let me make it a little wider at the base, since he has a lot more going on now with his back. So I actually wouldn't mind a wider neck. Let's see what that looks like, if that looks weird. I mean, I kind of think that looks cool, so we'll wait to see. I do like the way that looks, like a nice thick neck. This doesn't have to be too pointy. I feel like this would be flatter. I feel like that would be flatter in the middle. Oop. Gotta be careful. All right, so I can always redo the neck, so that's not a huge deal. But let's put these other little details on them. So I think these are ears. So he has two horns. Let's get rid of these pieces we don't need. I think these are the other wings. I don't think I like the other wings. I don't know what this tail is, but I'm gonna delete it. And now I'm gonna save. All right, so let's take a break. I'll come back and I'll put his little horns and his, I don't know, are these connected to his face? We'll look at some other pictures of Toothless and we'll get these parts kind of figured out. Might need to make the back of his head wider, so we'll figure all that out in the next video. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you guys in the next video.